Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and on the panel with me tonight is my good buddy Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, and he's got about 14 million other channels. Um, Seniors Food and Life. What else, Tom?
The Sunday Dinner Chef,
Yeah,
Fire, Cook, Eat, Repeat.
yes. And what about your podcast?
Yeah, Tom's Real Food Podcast every Monday.
Okay, and that's on your Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook channel.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can go to YouTube Music and just type in Tom's Real Food Podcast, and it'll bring you up.
okay,
On the same
awesome.
thing.
Anybody who's watching the replay, please hit the like button, and I will leave you a heart to let you know I saw it. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Jackie, hello. How are you doing this evening? It's good to see you. I hope you're still awake. Look, I've been walking. Me and Mona are up to 3 miles every time we walk.
Whoa.
No, right? But I'm having trouble with my shins again, just a little bit, not much, but a little bit. And got to figure out a way to get that muscle that runs along the tibia.
Mm-hmm.
Because my ankle was broken and it doesn't have range of motion like the other one,
Yeah.
I can't stretch that muscle out fully because my toes don't bend like they're supposed, or my ankle doesn't bend like it's supposed to. So I've got to figure out some way to strengthen that muscle.
What I did, Charlotte, from breaking my left leg, okay, and that's where I seem to have all the problems with it, okay. What I did was just something silly. I went and I got different, like the Dr. Scholl's arches.
Yeah.
And I put that in my shoe, and I tell you, I got like a little beefier one.
Right. And it helped.
Yeah, it did. Because that was my main problem. I would try to walk. I couldn't bend my ankle all the way.
Right.
Okay. And then with this thing in here, for some odd reason, it helped inside the arch.
Okay. Okay.
And
hang on 1 second, Tom.
Yeah.
What is it?
Calf raises.
Calf raises. I can probably do that.
And then you go up by 8 twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go up by 4 twice. And then you go up by 2s twice. And then.
Okay. Well, thank you for that, son. I can probably do that. My son's given me exercises to do.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
But I have to do calf. Hey, Sonia, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for being here. No, he's saying get up on my toes and go down real slowly and go back. And I can get on my toes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my ankle feels a lot better if it's at an angle like this. That's why if I wear a little bit of a heel, it doesn't bother me.
Gotcha.
But if I wear totally flat shoes, I tried some of those barefoot shoes. No,
Mm-hmm.
no. Okay, there's a disaster in my house right now. The cat just knocked over the lid to the garbage can. The something else. I hit
Cover to the island.
the cover to the island.
Crazy. Never and nothing failed. We got a nosy neighbor around here, and she come knocking on the door to hand us paper. Normally, they just slip it through the door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Right.
Well, she had a knock on the door, and I got to get my laugh of the day or my kick or my whatever. And as I opened the door, I had my handkerchief in my like this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And she says, "Hi, just have your paper here for you." I said, "Good. I just took a test to see if I have corona." She did a backslide like you ain't never seen before. It looked like she was dancing.
You had her doing a jig all the way back down.
And I closed the door. Marie says, "Why do you do that to people?"
That's mean, Tom. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, Dwayne, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming in.
Mr.
Oh, my
Dwayne.
goodness.
So
Well,
how was your week? What was going on? How was your
it's been pretty busy, actually. Puppy was out of town for the whole week. He just got home today at about, I don't know, somewhere around 3:00.
Okay.
And we had a band gig to go to tonight. Not a gig, but they were doing something called the band showcase, and they took all of the bands from all the schools in our town
Mm-hmm.
and had a performance out on the football field.
Cool.
And when I got there, I asked the lady, because we had to pay $5 to get in.
Hmm.
Tom, I spend probably $1,000 a year for my son to participate in band.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
like, do we not pay enough already?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's lots of things we need to get. No, because my son had to borrow a drum from the middle school tonight because the rim
Mm-hmm.
cracked in half. So, hey, looky here. Welcome our friend Grumpus to the panel tonight.
Hey, $5 is $5.
I know, right?
By the way, you owe me $5.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Nice sunset you got going back. Is that dog back there, or is it a kid? Is that Smokey?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Smokey just jumped up.
Okay.
you
Hey,
go.
Smokey.
She just joined us
Kitty.
She's taking her bath Saturday night. She's taking
Yeah.
her bath.
Saturday night. Smokey.
But
Smokey.
but
Say hi.
anyhow, Violet has been having some problems this week. Her inflammation has started up again, so I had to coordinate a doctor appointment over the phone with her, and they got her on some not new medicine. They basically started a steroid treatment just to, I guess, temporarily alleviate the inflammation that's causing her so much pain right now. So she's halfway through that and having some side effects from and this happens to her every time she gets one of those treatments. She gets real flushed and hot, and it's just annoying the crap out of her. And then Murphy, he's just been gone. Practice. And of course, coordinating all the logistics without me being able to drive has been a drama every single day.
Yeah. Never thought of that one.
Well, it's
No, I didn't. I'm saying, well, that's how crazy it can be.
Mm-hmm. Well, and not only that, but I had to go pick him up one day this week because he had a migraine headache at school. First one since July,
Wow.
which is great. I mean,
pretty darn good, isn't it?
it is compared to what it's been in the past. So give me 1 second. I got to do a holler.
Tom, you been doing all right?
I've been doing really good. I've been boiling ribs.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Was
Boiling
Was
ribs.
that hilarious or what?
That cracked me up. I laughed like
Wait a minute. I missed something. Who was boiling ribs?
I'll have to send you the link.
Please do, because that's got to be hilarious.
My
Who
grandmother
boils
did that.
ribs?
My grandmother did that all the time.
Did she?
She would boil them first and then hand them over to Flamethrower Bob, my father, who would light the hibachi up with lighter fluid. Okay. And by the time he scored them and burnt them from the lighter fluid, okay, the charcoal wasn't even lit yet. So
Ribs are ready.
all my life, I thought lighter fluid was the barbecue sauce.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh my goodness!
Jesus, crying out loud. Unbelievable. Yeah, but she did it anything pork back in the day. She used to boil because I guess either it was all salted or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Dwayne said his dad used to boil the ribs too.
Mhm.
He also said he had to use a public washroom once. Other people wanted to use it, and I said I was using it. They weren't happy that they couldn't use it. I said I have the C word. They bolted away. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get out of here. I got the
Yeah.
the plague.
I forgot you're not allowed to say that. Hey, have
I
you
don't care.
have
Y'all,
you guys gotten any messages or anything from YouTube about the changes and stuff?
Oh, they don't know I exist.
No, well, if I have gotten any, I don't I don't remember reading them.
Okay. I mean, they gave me like a trial before they really implemented stuff. So you can put in like 3 different types of on your videos, 3 different types of titles. You can put 3 different types of thumbnails in.
Okay.
They'll put them out there as a trial
Mm-hmm.
to a completely other crowd or whatever, and then they'll come back with what they think that you should use for that.
Oh, kind of like A/B testing, only it's 3 instead of 2.
Have you tried it?
I'm gonna try it this week with one. And then they also have a thing where you can if you put up a video and something's wrong or you're not getting as many, because my views are down, way down.
Mine are up, down a little bit. Not way down, but a little bit.
So there's not a problem, but it's just a different way of the way they're operating, the way people are operating.
But I will say my views are down, but the revenue's up a little bit.
Exactly. That's
which
what they're
is odd.
that's what they're working on, because like I had said weeks ago, that they're looking at the TV, the big screen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But yet now they introduced a tablet and some other kind of device that you can watch YouTube on or something. The guy was talking so fast, I didn't really pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom line is that they're opening the door up a little bit for smaller content creators to walk in, and how much AI you can use, what AI they're letting you use, or they're going to have providing for you to use.
Okay.
So it sounds like it's really opening up, because they had a guy, Mr. Beast and a couple other big stuff like that. They're complaining. They are really complaining, because if they drop down 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, that means money's dropping.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For some people like that. So it was pretty interesting.
I don't think Mr. Beast has to worry about me diluting his channel.
No, me either.
Yeah, no, that was the other thing they're doing now. Also, they're doing better collaborations with a bigger channel with somebody like us.
Oh, okay.
To bring, in other words, like they're giving back, I guess.
Right.
So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll
I
see
have
what
to
happens.
do some research on that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not really great with technology, so I don't know how much of that I'd be able to learn.
I was telling Marie that. I said I'd have to fight Mr. Beast, because I'm going to be Mr. Beast.
I was watching the Grand Ole Opry. Someone was asking what the crown and number was for. Oh, that is, it's some little gimmick that they've got going. The person who chats the most you get points, but the points go away after the live stream's over with, and it doesn't really mean anything. It's just telling you who your top 3 most active chatters are.
You can
Top
actually
3 most chatter, and I think the donations bump you up a little higher too.
That's true. If you do a donation, you get more points, and if you there's a few things
you can you can do giveaways also to who's ever watching.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Whoever comes up with the most, number ones or whatever is like that.
Right.
Send them a sticker or something like that.
Just something fun for the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I saw you just liked my snake picture on Facebook, Tom.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty. I was looking at it. I looked back and I went, wait a minute. Because you had something about, I read it quick about the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, man, Charlotte's not losing it, is she? That looks like a snake, not a dog.
No, a few months ago, I made Oliver a little snake. And he really liked it. And he played with it all the time. Well, my son-in-law invited some of his friends over one evening while Erica was working to play some board games.
Mm-hmm.
And Violet even went over and played board games with them. And one of the gentlemen brought his little dog with him. And that little dog chewed up Oliver's snake.
I love that name.
Eyes right out of it. Well, I got a picture from my son-in-law of this chewed up snake, and it said, I think he needs a new snake. So I said, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Cool.
So I gave him his snake yesterday, and he was so tickled. He loved it. So I'm really happy that he did. And then I gave him his trick or treat bag too the same day, and he called it his purse.
That's what that little bag was. I saw it and I'm thinking, well, what is that for?
It's for trick or treating. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm in the middle of making one now. It's not even done yet, but it's going to be a black kitty cat. I'm done with it. So
my grandson and my daughter, when they were little, my daughter gave him, the little guy, a pumpkin.
Yeah.
For the trick or treat.
Yeah.
He handed it back to her. She said to him, "What's wrong?" He ain't big enough.
Well, see, now the cure for that is mom and dad, or whoever is the person supervising the treat, has to have a great big pillowcase. And what you do when it get full, you dump it in and start over. See,
that's what we had, pillowcases, boy. I tell you
that's what I had too. Pillowcases. You could get a lot of candy in a pillowcase.
Hell yeah.
You know? The
I don't
neighborhood.
know. It'd be hard to fill a pillowcase now. Have you seen the price of candy?
Yes. Yeah, you have to kind of start buying it in freaking July.
You get half a pillowcase, you're gonna need a bodyguard.
That's right.
Stick them up. I want your
Well,
candy.
do like my son did. I'll never forget the first year that he went as a Star Wars character. I think he was Darth Vader. He was, in fact, Darth Vader. And we're walking down, and he was just a little thing. He was probably 5, maybe 6. And we walked by, and another Darth Vader passed him. And the Darth Vader that passed was an adult. And my son looked over at him because, you could see him turn his little mask that direction. He grabbed his lightsaber and turned it on and threatened him with it. So the other guy, he pulled out his lightsaber and they had a little, lightsaber moment together. It was fun. It was really a lot of fun.
When I was little, I was a Zorro fan. I mean, I could not wait for Zorro to come on the TV. So at Halloween, they got me a Zorro outfit.
Awesome.
With the cape, the hat, the mask. I had the sword.
Yeah.
And my father says to my mother, sitting on the couch, because I was going to the neighbor's house. But rather than walk around, I try to cut through. They had like a little island,
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to cut through. Well, he said to my mother, "I think Zorro's crying."
Oh no!
I got tangled up in briars. Okay.
Oh.
Till I couldn't walk, and I had the sword out, and I'm trying to cut through the sword.
Oh.
And the sword broke. I threw it down.
Oh, you just had a terrible Halloween.
Yeah.
Good grief. Oh, fiddlesticks. That was a wrong stitch.
Grubbers, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Very good. What'd you have for dinner? Just curious.
I smoked up a pork tenderloin
That sounds good.
with some mashed potatoes and gravy and all that.
Nice.
Well,
I did it on my gas grill.
Yeah.
I've got one of them little cast iron smoke pot things.
Oh yeah.
And I'll throw some charcoal and some lump of wood on top of that and fire it up and let it smoke for about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turn the grill on and finish it up. Come out real good.
I got a collab coming up. I think the 3rd or the 4th, but this company sent me out a broiler, top down broiler, infrared broiler.
Okay.
Awesome.
And I did. I can't really give it away because I'm under their bullshit. I mean, their stuff. But I did a ribeye on it, Grumpus, and it brought me right back into the restaurant.
Back to the old salamander type.
Oh,
What a
nice.
flavor! That nice crust on there, medium rare in the middle.
How hot does it get?
1,500 degrees.
No.
Oh my goodness.
And I got to tell you what, I was a little nervous with it because the setup and everything that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, and it was like when they say it's like riding a bike.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just what it was. Marie said, "You look like you're in your glory."
Well,
Get me more steaks.
you were.
Get me more steaks, damn it.
You know what I've been doing lately is buying those flat iron steaks
Mhm.
because other steak is too expensive.
Yeah.
And I went through all of my ribeyes that I bought about 6 weeks ago. They're gone. And but these little flat iron steaks, it's about anywhere between a half a pound and 0.8 pounds each.
Mhm.
So what I've been doing is just kind of slicing them up, and well, I cook them first.
Yeah.
Quick. I cook them quick on the griddle because I've got one of those round cast iron griddles.
Sure.
Season it up, marinate it, whatever, and I throw it on there real fast, cook it fast, and then I slice it real thin
Mhm.
and put it in whatever dish I'm making. Murphy absolutely loves them.
What a great
And-
flavor they have.
They have wonderful flavor.
It comes from the chuck roll, so it's actually the cap part of it of the chuck.
Oh,
So what they did, they have that. They have a Denver cut they call,
Right.
and that all comes from the chuck.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it
So-
is a wonderful flavored steak. And I had never really tried to cook one before,
Yeah.
but it's super tender. And I mean, for what it is, it's a very tender steak. You don't have to worry about, chewing for a week just to swallow it.
Yeah.
It's
So-
very good. And
Marie likes hers medium well. So what I do is I'll take that the Denver cut, and what I'll do is I will or the flat iron. I'll sear it real fast. I'll
Mhm.
slice it as thinly
And
as I can,
yeah.
and then that's me. And then the rest I'll slice up for her, and we'll
Uh-huh.
throw it back into the pan again,
yeah,
just to take the red out,
right.
and it's done. And
And it doesn't take long to do it when you slice it thin like that. Yeah.
Yeah. As
Wow.
a matter of fact, I stopped going to that store because the prices are just outrageous and the shelves are empty. I mean, you can't find a lot of the stuff. So the whole chuck roll, okay. 2 years ago I was getting it $55, $75.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
Yesterday it was $196 for a full 26-pound chuck roll.
Oh my God.
And I know the guy there, and I said to him, I
That's
said,
insane.
"Here's the thing, pal. Let me shake your hand because I don't think you're going to see me anymore." So.
Oh, Steve said he saw one of Marie's olive oil bottles on Cooking Secrets for Men.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Yep.
Well, Tom, did he try to justify his price or just look at you like you were alien?
He said to me that he is the middleman. Now, it's because of the middleman who they get it from. So I said, well, whatever. I says, here's the problem. Their sell by date section was maybe this big. Okay.
Right.
Now it's half of the cooler.
Oh.
So I mean it's
Well, good, because they'll be marking it all down.
I said, I said to the guy, I said, not for nothing. I said, I don't give a crap what you do with it. But in the same token, though, he said, I got more restaurants that are coming in and buying it. I said, but then what happens when they stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what are you going to do with that? I said, it just don't make any sense.
No, it really doesn't. The prices of beef have gone through the roof.
Yeah. It's just nothing. Chicken's going up now. I mean, chicken's supposed to go up by the middle of December, almost 40%. That's
Stock up now.
I may turn vegan
You and me.
without having a choice.
Jenny, hi, how are you? This is a new person that I met recently, Baseball and More. Her name is Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
You got-
Nice to see you.
We got
Um,
2 Jens in here tonight.
yeah, yeah. And met her, oh gosh, on Jackie's channel. And she also is, I met another lady, and gosh, I can't remember her name, but they call her Nana. And she's a crochet channel. So that is very cool. Thank you so much for being here, Jenny. I really appreciate you.
So-
The price of a lot of things are going up. Oh, Dwayne, I can't even imagine what it's like in Canada.
Yeah,
In
it's
fact, Nana, the crochet lady, is also in Canada. And she said that it's cheaper for her to come across the border to the U.S. and buy groceries and take them back with her than it is for her to buy groceries there,
yeah.
which blew my mind.
Yeah, and the thing of it is who was it that said the seventh son
Mhm.
was talking about that he's seen on Charlie's Cooking Secrets for Men. Charlie had a guy on this past week on he does the podcast with it. This guy, started out as a banker or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then just wasn't satisfied. He said, I made a lot of money and did nothing.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money. He said when I was like 30 years old, he said, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. Always liked food, always liked, dealing with food and stuff like that. So he goes to culinary school and becomes a chef. All right. Did the circuit, did his cooking and stuff like that. And there's a lot of burnout in that. A lot of
Yeah.
people graduate culinary school, but burn out because they can't handle the pressure or whatever. But
Well,
what
and the hours really suck,
yeah, they do.
you know?
But here's what this guy did. He started to getting back to growing, back to the farmer, and
Mhm.
all that stuff. He started a hydroponic garden.
Okay.
It's called 100 Acres.
Okay.
It's in a building. And he grows lettuce and basil exclusively right now. But his stuff he sells it directly to high-end restaurants. One guy said, get this junk out of here. I don't need this. I'll, get blah, blah, blah. After the guy tried it, a couple of weeks later, got on the phone, couldn't get it no more anywhere else.
Oh.
He says, I can grow this stuff 24/7, 365.
Yes.
Okay. And the quality of it and the whole bit, it was so interesting to me because when I was in business, I had a farmer that I got all my produce from.
Yeah.
And if I couldn't get anything, he could get it for me.
Right.
They would do 3 times a week, make the deliveries 3 times a week. All I had to do was, this is before the internet, just call, give them a quick list of stuff like that and this and that. So this thing really, really turned around with it. And I said, I think that's the future because the stuff we got in the store right now is garbage.
Well, Mike's Chaotic Gardening, he does
Oh, yeah.
a lot of hydroponic stuff.
Yeah.
And well, y'all, look what I got from my daughter's boss. Sent me this whole jar of pickled okra.
Wow.
I'm so tickled. And I got a container of pickled red onions from him. And he just handed it to me. Me and my daughter went to eat there for lunch. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. And he says, hey, Erica, does your mom have any pickled okra? And I looked and I said, well, no, she doesn't.
And she wants some right now.
He said, well, go ahead and grab you a jar. And it was up on a shelf above the window.
Uh-huh.
And so Erica had to climb up there and grab it. And I spotted the pickled onions. And I said, hey, how about those pickled onions?
I just made a batch of them today. The onions. The red
So he
onions.
says, go ahead and grab them. Take them home with you. I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. So I was really tickled to get that. I prefer vegetables from the farm. That was great. Yeah, it was. It was fun. And we had a wonderful lunch. Gosh, it was really good. And all it was a salad and a sandwich and a salad.
Yeah.
but it was absolutely delicious. He did a sandwich with, y'all aren't going to believe this. It had, what kind of cheese was that? Blue cheese, bacon, and figs.
Ooh.
And he grilled it. Oh my goodness. It was absolutely wonderful. And then the salad was, it was just a salad, but it had pears and apple and I forget what else, but it was really, really good. Nuts.
It sounds like North Carolina because we had a fig tree when we started, and we get the figs every. Because my grandson would say, "Figgin' tree."
Oh,
But he didn't want to curse. He was calling it a fig tree,
right, of course. Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of figs at all. But he had sliced them and put them on this sandwich, and the blue cheese, is a very powerful, overpowering sometimes flavor. So I think it really balanced out the sweetness of the fig
and the tangy of the cheese.
Yeah, it was just so good.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy that I tried that. I was very skeptical at first.
If you ever do get figs, okay, slice them thin like that, put them on the grill, or you can even do them in a pan. But then just before you go to take them off, you can brush them with balsamic vinegar.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then we would make a caprese salad that way, also only with plum tomatoes.
Okay.
Okay. Fresh mozzarella and a fig. The grilled fig.
And then drizzle it with the reduction.
With the balsamic in there, and also white pepper and a little bit of olive oil.
That sounds delicious.
I might have to start the car up and head out.
I remember a hazelnut bush on the farm. They were good. So were the wild berries. Yeah. Y'all, I want to try to grow some raspberries. The golden raspberries.
Mm-hmm.
And I am terrified that the heat's going to kill them.
I was getting ready to say, don't they need cold?
Don't they
have to winter over in the cold?
Here's the thing. It says they need to be in zone 8 and up. And where I'm at is right on the border between 9A and 8B. So sometimes our weather acts like 9A, and sometimes it acts like 8B.
Somebody was talking about that the other. I can't remember who it was. Okay, and they said that they're about ready to change all the zoning again for growth because of the heat and the amount of rain and stuff that we got the past couple years.
Huh?
We just yesterday, past 3 or 4 days, we've been getting these monsoon rains coming through here, like I never seen before.
That's it. Yeah, but Tom, everything is so cyclical. And remember, just a couple of years ago, you were saying that where they get water from? What's that big lake or reservoir?
Oh, Lake Mead, yeah.
Yeah, Lake Mead, and it was so low that they were finding cars with people in them.
Yeah,
and now it's probably full again.
No, it's low again.
Oh, is it low again?
Yeah,
okay,
it's low again. Yeah, and that's what they're saying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to grow something, we had to get rid of everything that we brought in the house. Everything died and brought it in the house with the heat, with the lamp and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Jenny, that is Grumpus on fire, and we just call him Grumpus. And
Thank you,
always has the prettiest backgrounds on his channel. He always does.
I get around.
Yes, he does.
You want to see the background that he has that looks like he's wearing a crown.
Yes, he's got one of those too. Yeah, that is a nice background you got there. That I love the sunset and the way it looks like the sun is coming in to the room there.
Yeah.
Now you can't see the fireplace behind me. There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
That. Oh, that's gorgeous. See, now I want to live right there.
I think that's Bayview, isn't it? Or Gulfport.
That is not Gulfport.
Definitely not Vegas.
Yeah, that is.
But they're suffering. They're suffering out here.
But you know what? It could be because there's no waves really. It's a little bit of, you
I
can
mean,
tell.
you could pull that off as the golf.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
And then there's the sun's coming up in the right direction. Or, oh, no, it's not setting in the right
You
direction.
can't see the tar balls.
Right.
And it's definitely not like me because there's no bodies floating it.
Hey, Jason Cleveland, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for being here.
Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Can't see that. We don't have any more tar balls. That's been 100 years ago. Actually, that happened. That big oil thing. What was it called? The Exxon.
Valdez.
No, the one that blew up out here on the Gulf.
This is the last one. Yeah.
That happened right after we moved here. That very next year. And believe it or not, on December 1st, we will have been in Mississippi 16 years.
Wow.
Because we got here a week before Murphy's first birthday, and he'll be 17 in December.
Wow.
Unbelievable that we've spent so much time here. I can't wrap my head around it because we've never stayed in the same place like this.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, we're going on 6 years here.
Yeah.
6 years, so 20. Yeah, 6 years. We were in North Carolina for 12 years.
12.
That flew by.
This 16 years has gone by so quickly. When we got here, the kids were 1 and 4.
It's all going by so fast.
And now they're nearly 17 and 20.
I've been in this house 42 years.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, they're I like it out here. I really do. And everybody's saying, well, no, the strip, everybody's losing, a lot of people getting laid off and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff happens. You know what I mean?
Wasn't that last big oil spill? Wasn't that BP?
Yes, it was BP.
Yeah.
You're right. It was.
Yeah, Dwayne, I tell my neighbors, you're getting old when you talk about how fast your trees grew.
Yeah.
Time does fly. A nephew turned 40. My daughter's going to be 40 in January. I'm like, oh my God, that is not possible. I can't be that old. I can't.
Wait, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to the next 40 years.
It's bad. I'm the age I'm at right now. I got an invitation to my nephew's retirement party.
Oh, you know what, though? I hope I'm here for it. I hope I'm here for my daughter's retirement party. All of them. Can't make any promises, though.
Yeah,
None of us make it out alive, do we?
Nope.
No, not at all. And that was my point. I have a little argument going on with somebody, and
No way.
yeah,
I cannot believe that, Tom.
Say it isn't so.
I mean, I was trying to give the guy confession, but he didn't know. He didn't want to hear it.
That's it, Steve.
Deepwater.
I knew somebody would know it. Deepwater Horizon, you guys. That was the oil spill, explosion thing that happened out in the Gulf.
Yeah.
This guy turns around and says to me,
Yeah.
why are you so into this with this keto stuff and blah, 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 and everything else like that?
Why not?
He said, because we're all going to die. I said, but I don't want to die tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't wrap his head around that for some odd reason. So, but then again, I had to, do my thing.
Of course. Well, what this thing that Dwayne just said, he used to think 50 was old. It is.
Oh yeah.
But compared to 90, it's, halfway just about. But we tease my stepmother all the time that she has vampire genes because everybody in her family lives to be in their 90s. Well, her oldest sister just passed last week. She was 96 years old and now she was a little forgetful,
Hmm.
But she did live in an assisted living facility, but because they did have like medical care if you needed it,
Hmm.
but it was basically just a place where they came in and they helped with daily living activities if you needed help getting out of the shower or cleaning your dishes or whatever you needed. And she lived there, had all, you know what she did? Let me tell you what she did. The day that she passed, she got up that morning and had breakfast with her buddies. They played some little games. They watched a little TV, had their lunch. They did a little something in the afternoon. I forget what it was. She says, I'm tired. I think I'm going to go take a nap. And she did, a permanent one.
Wow.
She went to
Way to
sleep.
go.
Can you, you know what? I don't know what she did in her lifetime to deserve that kind of longevity and peaceful demise. But if that's not the way to go, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
No trauma, no sickness. Just go to sleep.
The other day we had, I have a Kia Soul, okay? And my insurance, I've been arguing with my insurance company about why my premiums are so high. Car's paid off, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're close to the border and it's an easy car to rob and blah, and went through the whole routine.
Yeah.
Well, where I live, okay, there's got to be 7 of them in here, okay? So I watched the guy the other day come in, driving, stopped in front of my car, like he had his camera, and then went around the bend, and that's my upstairs neighbor has the same kind of car. Stopped there for a little bit, and I said, no. So I vamoosed out the door, and I took a picture of his license plate and stuff like that. And then he went up to drive a little bit and stopped again where there's another Kia right there on this side.
Come here. Mom.
So I turned around and I said, you know what? I'm going to call the police. You don't call 911 for something like that. Do you know it took me almost 45 minutes to get a hold of the police department?
I don't doubt that at
That's
all.
insane.
So it's nothing, no emergency or anything like that. So I talked to him, and you know what? Times have changed. Okay.
Y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yep. So the dispatcher woman, she said, "Sir, are you familiar with with our email address or our site?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, if you go on your computer, you can type everything in and send us an email. And then we're not tying up the phone." And I said, "No, ma'am, I'm not going to do that."
Right.
Well, all I want is an officer to come down here so I can show him this picture of this car. Okay. Because I said, here's the thing. If by chance my car gets broken into or happens to become stolen, I'm going to blame you. Okay, sir, we'll have an officer come right out. Bloop, and hung up. So cop comes out. I showed him the picture. He says, "You're like the 3rd or 4th person in the area, not here, but in the area, that has the same type of vehicle." And we were getting a lot of phone calls about people taking pictures of their car.
I'll be darned.
Yeah. I said, I'm not for nothing. I said, I'm just letting you know about it. That's all. And who this person is. So he says, all right. He said, let me look it up. He looked it up and come back out again. He says, that's matches your description. I said, okay. And that was it. So.
Well, a few years back, I had to call the Harris County Constables, and it took them almost 30, and they've got a station just 5 minutes from me. It took them a little over half an hour to show up.
Yeah.
I've got a guy face down in my front yard with my knee in the middle of his back for 30 minutes waiting on a cop to show up.
You should have boiled them.
Well, I mean, we got into, guy showed up, wanting to stir up some shit, and I said, I'm going to give you one more chance to leave on your own. And he chose not to. And then he decided he was going to leave. I said, no, you're down now.
You're
that
mine.
option's off the table.
Yeah. I said to the cop, he was real good. I mean, we didn't argue or anything like that about it. I just said it's a damn shame that the way times have changed. All right, to make a phone call like this. Well, how long ago was the guy in here? Do I look like Big Ben?
Yeah.
All right. I got somebody. I got somebody staring at my car. It's been
Yeah.
broken into once. They broke my lock. Cost me
Mhm.
$550 to fix. Okay, and I said I couldn't turn it into the insurance, or else my premiums would go up.
Yes.
I mean, you
Right.
so you're hiding behind your car, and you're supposed to look up and email them that you got a problem,
Oh my God.
like Dick Tracy.
That's insane.
So Marie's out there, and the neighbor upstairs, she's out and everything like that. But what's going on? I mean, she real panic. I said, nothing's the matter. I said, I just want to stay on top of this in case something does happen. They broke her window. Okay. Jimmied her door, bent her door frame. Okay. And then tried to bust to get into the back of the hatch.
Well, they were amateurs.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
Because
I said,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said probably a bunch of crackheads anyway, but that's who am I to say that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
'Cause
somebody
he
knows what they're doing is going to take the whole car and worry about that other mess later.
Exactly. And not only that, but they'd have been in that car and down the road in about 0.4 seconds.
Exactly.
They wouldn't have had to jimmy nothing.
My wife said to me, she says, I'm very proud of you. I
Yeah.
said, oh, what am I going to get, a biscuit? What are you proud of?
You were the hero for the day.
She said you didn't offer up anything about how you would take care of it. I said, I'm too friggin' old. What are you talking about?
Our Black Betty's a runner. Black Betty Orchid, the new kitten.
Yeah.
Every time we open that front door, she runs out the front door. And I'm really concerned. So I need to get her fixed like really soon so we can put her outside in the backyard. I want
I
her
was
to
getting ready to say a night outdoors might change your mind on that bolt.
It might. It just might. But the problem with her going out the front door is I really don't want her to get hit by a car.
Well, there's always that, yeah.
And if she were in the backyard, exploring everything back there, especially the chickens, that would probably keep her busy for a while. She'd be safer. So, of course, eventually she's going to learn how to jump the fence and go explore but she's still so young that
Yeah, but she ain't got no thumb. She can't get that shot collar off.
That's right. I do want to get her fixed because I don't want kittens at all. Because then I'll have 4 or 5 more cats. You know how I am. I'm a sucker for a cat. But darn it, Julesy. It's his fault, He made me fall in love with him.
Did you hear that, Smokey? She's
Look
a sucker
at
for
that.
cats.
I am.
Sucker for cats.
And I'm still kicking myself in the behind for not going and picking you up. Now they're all attached to you.
Look how fat she is. I got too much invested in her now.
I see her. Look at her pretty little cheeks. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh, she needs some jazzercise, Grumpus.
She needs to start walking with you, Charlotte.
Do what?
She needs to start walking with you.
Yeah, she does. Look at those pretty eyes, though. She is. I have not seen a more striking cat. I really haven't. Violet just got home and opened the door, and that's why I had to leave. I had to go get Murphy real quick and tell him to run outside and help her bring the cat back in. For some reason, look, my son is the cat whisperer.
Oh, yeah?
The cat runs from me. The cat runs from Violet. But as soon as he goes out there, all he does is squats down on the ground and she comes right to him. And I'm like, well, there you have it. He's a cat whisperer.
My grandson, they have I guess, what is it? A French Terrier?
Mm-hmm.
A little bulldog or
French bulldog?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like those.
This one's nuts. She's nuts. Okay. She comes in and looks at me and she starts barking. I'll stare her down. Okay. And then I raise my cane up a little bit and then she backs up. She'll go up onto the couch and then just keep watching me. And I'll go to walk by and she'll go. The last time I seen her, she looks like a football.
Oh my.
Can't jump up on the couch.
Oh.
I said, "Now, come on. I'm going to put you on Frenchie keto."
I'll tell you what, since I started this walking thing, I have more energy than I have had in years.
Mm-hmm.
It's really remarkable and surprising.
Blood flow.
Because on the days that we don't walk together, I walk on my treadmill here in the house. Now, let me tell you something. Walking on a treadmill is a whole horse of another color.
It ain't the same.
It is not the same. It's more difficult. And I feel like I'm a drunk if I let go of the handlebars.
You can actually hurt yourself on that.
Well, you're on an incline.
Yeah. And plus, you're going nowhere. So,
Oh, thank you, Dwayne. I went live last Tuesday and took everybody for a walk with me. And we walked down to the beach and around the neighborhood. And I was trying to explain to everybody, you know, what it was like before Katrina versus after Katrina and the new houses that they built in the very exact same spots that got eaten before, which I think is the dumbest thing anybody could ever do. And the cost of insurance and how much it costs to live down there, because it's insanely expensive. It's going to cost you anywhere between, I'd say, $7,500 and $10,000 a year just for insurance to live south of the tracks. I mean, and that's only a block and a half from my house.
mm-hmm.
But the difference in the insurance over there and the insurance over here is probably $4,000 or $5,000 a year.
They dropped my renter's insurance.
Oh no!
They dropped that, and my car insurance went up. I think $20 a month. So, I'm just like disgusted with it. You know what I mean? And the more you understand about it and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told you, I haven't talked to the guy on the phone, and he said, "Mr. Gorey, let me tell you something right off the bat. I don't give a damn what you think." Click, and hung up.
Oh boy!
I was just foaming.
Mm.
When I was in Florida, I used to walk all the time. Murray didn't want to walk, but I used to walk.
I have really enjoyed it.
I used to walk. It was about almost 2 miles to the local gin mill, and I would walk down there and then come home in a cab.
Holy Toledo!
Sound like a workout I could get behind.
Jeez, God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I've found so many routes now. At first, we were leaving the house at 9:00. And, you know, between 9 and 10, it starts to warm up considerably.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's a lot cooler at 9 than it is at 10 or 10:30. And so I've had to find routes to walk that have shade. Because there's a lot of neighborhoods around here where they completely wiped out all the trees. And you got to walk down the sidewalk and the sun is just baking you. But then there's other places, the older neighborhoods, like where I'm at, the trees are just lined with oak trees and or the streets, are lined with oak trees. So it's nice and shady and you don't get that sun. So it's taken me 3 weeks to find the routes to take when it's warmer out. But now just the other day, Mona called me at like 7:45 and said, "Hey, you ready to go?" I said, "Well, let me get my shoes on and I will be." So she's getting up earlier because she has more energy too.
It was 65 degrees at 8:00 this morning.
So we're just looking here. It was 80. It was 80.
It was so nice.
It was 86 today, a high of 86. Last night was mid 60s.
Yeah.
I don't know why she didn't call me and say, "Come on, let's go for a walk." We could have done that at 65 degrees.
It's 73 out right now.
Oh my! Let me see what it is here.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just
No, it's
talking about how
okay.
hot it was.
No, no.
I think maybe another month, maybe me and Vicky start walking.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Did I tell you she's having surgery?
No.
She's having a shoulder replacement.
Oh my!
In fact, they call it a reverse shoulder replacement. So I told her, I said, well, if you're going to put your arm on backwards, you can wash your own back.
No kidding. There could be some benefits to that.
But apparently they reversed the ball and socket. That's why they call it a reverse, because they put the instead of the ball being on your shoulder blade, they put the ball
on the arm
on
end.
your arm, yeah.
And then the socket is on the shoulder, like a hip.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
If she moves her arm, it's going to go beep, 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 beep.
So I said, you're going to be setting off everything we walk through now.
How long has she been having problems with that?
Oh gosh, she's been complaining the last, I don't know, a couple of years or so.
Yeah.
She's been to the doctor. They said, well, maybe it's bursitis.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's arthritis. But she had an MRI done, and I guess all that's just all chewed up. So she's supposed to have surgery here another couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. So maybe when she gets that behind her, maybe we'll start walking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope it's a really quick and painless. Well, it's not going to be painless, but as much as possible,
Well,
quick recovery anyway. God
hopefully
love
they
her.
give me some meds too, because it's going to be a long recovery.
Hey.
It's called bourbon.
You know what? You just remember how good she took care of you.
I have. Believe me, I've been reminded.
Every time you get a little irritated when that bell rings, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, you just say, okay, it's just payback. That would be bad if her arm was put up backwards. It would.
Be pretty unique.
Yeah.
You'd have to go buy her dresses and have them altered.
That'd be tough. That'd be tough putting a sling on.
Wouldn't it?
Give me a hug.
Yeah, I hope everything goes well for her.
I think it will. I mean, she's pretty big weenie on pain, but I think they'll give her some good stuff.
Oh, sure. At least for the first couple of days, huh?
Yeah, I'll hit specs and make sure I'm covered.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. You know what? That is something I don't think I would sign up for.
Well, she ain't got much of a choice now because she can't hardly move her arm.
Oh, well, Jane Doe, how are you today?
Hey,
Look, I have to tell Jane Doe something. Because, I guess I could send her an email, but I might forget. And I probably will forget. So I'm just going to say it now. No, it's okay. You can listen.
Oh, okay.
Jane Doe, you need to expect a package tomorrow and another one probably in the next 10 days. I don't have a tracking number for the other one yet, but I will send it to you whenever I get it. Okay? That's it.
Grumpus, I've rebooted my phone.
Yeah.
Because it was slower than hell.
Did it help?
Do you think? Well, yeah, it's fast, but now I can't find nothing.
It's in the same place, Tom.
No, it's not. I got to come up with more. My email. Not my email, but my passwords and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you never close anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said okay. Unbelievable.
And he said, I can't stop laughing. You guys are so funny. Bring your friends.
Yeah.
That's right,
Hey.
Steve.
Hey, how'd everybody get in my room?
I know, right? Oh my goodness. So let me ask you something. How did you cook your pork tenderloin on the grill?
Well, I stuck it in a vacuum seal bag with a little bit of Italian dressing,
Okay.
and then sucked that down and left it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours,
Right.
and dried it off and put a little seasoning on it and put it in an iron skillet. And I put it on a bed of rosemary with a couple pats of butter
Oh, hush.
and stuck it out on the grill. And like I said, I had smoke running
Yeah.
for about 30 minutes before I even turned the grill on,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and just get a little bit on it.
Yeah.
And then it cooked in about 20 minutes. I checked it. It was like 140.
Oh.
So, it's safe at 145, but I
Sure.
usually pull it early and wrap it in foil, and
Well, yeah,
it'll
it'll
cook
cook
all the way
rest
to
of the
150 sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And slice it up real thin, and I
Mm.
pulled the rosemary out of it was a cast iron skillet, so I pulled the rosemary out and made a gravy with all that melted butter and stuff. And
Oh my gosh. That
pretty
sounds
darn good.
amazing. What'd you have with it?
Mashed potatoes
Mm.
and gravy.
And you didn't eat a salad?
No, I worked my way up the food chain. I don't have to eat a salad.
Today was my premiere for the collabs that I do, the international collabs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And today we were in Cuba,
Okay.
and I made a roast pork mojito.
Ooh.
Mojo, okay?
Okay.
Man, I tell you what, that
Tell us
was,
about it. Tell us about
that
it.
was fantastic.
Give us some details.
I'm telling you what, Marie says this has got to be one of the best you did in the oven
Mhm.
because it had that nice crust on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I marinated 24 hours
Mhm.
with citrus and lime.
Wait a minute. What
lemon.
kind of citrus?
Well, they want you to use the Cuban oranges, but we can't get them here.
Right. Right.
So I got the sourest oranges that I could get,
Yeah.
and I squeezed it up in there, and some olive oil, lemon, 2
Yeah.
limes, 2 oranges,
Ooh.
olive oil. What do you call it? Mexican oregano. Broke that all up in there. Put that in. Let that sit for 24 hours. Put it in the oven. I'm telling you what, it was fantastic.
That
And then I
sounds.
garnished the plate with oranges that sliced.
Well, now, how
oranges.
did you get the crust on it, though?
Open cooked it at 300.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
In the
Let
oven.
it rip. Yep, just let it go.
Okay.
Didn't
now
I,
turn-
was
I did pull my tenderloin out and throw it over the hot grill for about, I don't know, a minute aside, just to crust it over a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Question, Tom. Did
Mhm.
you put it in a deep dish?
Yeah.
A deep. Okay. Okay.
In a deep pan.
And Jenny wants to know what y'all had for dessert. I don't think Tom had any.
I'm not a big dessert eater. I just had seconds. That was my dessert.
I had wine.
You did.
Yeah.
He had wine for dessert.
Yep.
I don't
I
think.
don't even care for dessert anymore. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
back.
crave it.
I'm back into it a little bit more with that.
Hey,
And
Tom.
but I was a sweet tooth. I really was.
Mhm.
Every now and then I got a cookie dances across my my head here.
Right.
But
Well, I had some of that flat iron steak that I had sliced up. It was left over. So I took that and threw it into skillet with some green onions chopped up. And then I made, I whipped up some eggs with some heavy cream in it. And I threw in some seasoning and some, I poured that in the pan and let it sit. And I poured some Parmesan cheese over the top and stuck it in the oven. I guess you would call it a frittata. And that's what I had for dinner.
nice.
It was
We-
delicious. It was really good.
I
Um,
made
You weren't
Yeah.
here last week. I did stuffed boneless chicken thighs.
Ooh, do tell.
I separated most of the skin, and of
Mhm.
course I deboned it.
Yeah.
And then I cheated and just got a box of stovetop stuffing,
Okay.
the chicken, and threw some sauteed onions in it, some other spices and stuff like that. And just rolled it up in that chicken thigh. Then I took that skin and pulled it real tight to wrap around it.
Yeah.
And did that out on the grill. And man, it come out excellent. Put a little
It's-
Uncle Steve's on it.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Vicky really, really liked it.
I take
Oh,
I take the chicken thighs now, all right,
Yeah.
and I'll go up close to the bone. I'll cut one side of it, leave the bone on, cut the other side. Then I'll
Mhm,
split them. I get 4, sometimes 5 out of it. Leave the
mhm.
skin on. I'll put that into a glass Pyrex.
Okay.
And the last time what I did was I just nothing else. My spice, Tommy spice,
Right, right.
okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I just on the corner of the Pyrex, I dump maybe about maybe 3/4 of a cup,
Mm-hmm.
okay, of Marcella wine.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That does sound
And I
delicious.
just put it in and just let it go. And then I made green beans and stuff with it. Lately, I've been taking eggplant and shallow frying it, cubing it, and shallow frying it. Comes out just like potatoes. It really
Well,
does.
let me tell you what I had for dinner last night because I'm trying really hard not to eat a lot of carbs. I have failed miserably a couple of times this week, but that's okay because I'm hopping back on the wagon. But I had some meatballs. I made my son meatball sandwiches
Mhm.
with provolone and mozzarella cheese and, baked it in the oven for him. He loved it, but I knew I couldn't eat all that bread. So what I did was I went out to my garden and I got me a zucchini. Not a zucchini, an eggplant, excuse me. And I sliced it up and I put that in the oven and roasted it just till it got brown.
Mhm.
And then I put the meatballs on top and smothered it with cheese. And I had that. Now the meatballs were already in the sauce,
Yeah.
right? So I kind of scooped them out and put them on top. And then I put the cheese on top. It was delicious. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's so simple, and that's where everybody goes. But here's the big news for you, Charlotte. Okay,
mhm.
being that you're moving, walking, and doing stuff like that, you can get away with a little bit of carbs here and there.
Yeah, and don't tell me that because I will.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
That whole problem that everybody has. Well, I can't have that. Well, yeah, you can, and then you start feeling like crap again. So
Someone just gifted me 4 spaghetti squash. Joan, I'm so jealous. Good grief. Oh, Jenny wants to know your name, Grumpus.
I saw that.
His name's Grumpus.
I already answered her.
Isn't it funny? Because I know your name, but I never would call you your name.
I go to places and that's all they know me by.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, that's what the grandkids call me, so I'm used to.
Well, the grandkids call me Granny, and so does half the youngins call me Granny now. Poppy calls me Granny now. So he used to call me Mama. That was kind of creepy.
My
I used to be like,
grandfather.
Don't
My
call me that.
grandfather used to call my grandma mother.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, don't call me that in public. Oh, I'd love to, Joan. Oh my goodness. Oh, Grumpus Round it is. Spaghetti squash is wonderful with red enchilada sauce and cheese. Ooh, Steve, I gotta try that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I bet you know what I was thinking about those chicken that you stuff, because I won't eat the cornbread stuffing or any kind of stuffing, right? So what I was thinking is making a stuffing out of maybe some wild rice and mushrooms.
Yeah, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even a seafood stuffing. But yeah, I'm not sure about that
I
because
was I
To
was
stay
lazy.
low carb? Charlotte, to stay low carb with it, you mean?
yeah, to stay low carb.
Rice, you don't want
I
nothing
know,
to do with rice.
rice is a little bit carby, but
Use
but
the
I think,
spaghetti squash.
you know, I'm not using no spaghetti squash in no chicken. That sounds gross.
Yeah, you gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I'll have to try it. I think
Maybe-
I would rather put eggplant in it than spaghetti squash. It sounds it ought to belong there better. Of course, it could be good. Who knows?
I was just feeling lazy that night, so I reached for the box.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes I just don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm still Tom. I'm still looking for a low carb soup that has substance to it.
I just made a week or two ago. I made actually broccoli soup, heavy cream and cheese. Okay. I also did a couple weeks before that. I did fire roasted tomatoes. Okay, with some Hatch chilies in it that I made a sauce from with sausage. That soup was
Oh,
fantastic.
that sounds good.
That was
That
fantastic.
really sounds
It's
good.
a tomato kicked up tomato sauce, tomato soup. That's basically what it was.
Right, right.
As low carb as you can get.
I need it to be meaty and a lot of flavor. So
You can even do. I'm doing this week. I'm making a video. I guess it's going to be a couple weeks out. But I'm roasting bones.
mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of beef bones. So I'm going to make beef stock from the bones,
Okay.
and then what's left from it, I'm going to make a demi glaze for it,
Okay.
so that you can take a little bit and make it for your gravies or soups and stuff like that
Right.
to thicken it up a little bit more. So, yeah, but I mean, good beef soup. You can just eliminate the carrots and stuff. I mean, or put one small carrot.
No, I'm
in there.
going to eat carrots.
Put
they're
one
bit-
small one in there. So
And see, that's the thing with my low carbonate. I won't eat the bread. I won't eat the pasta.
Yeah.
I'll eat an occasional potato.
mhm.
I'll eat an occasional quarter cup of rice. I will eat carrots and beets and anything that comes out of the ground. I will eat it
Mhm.
because even though it's a little higher carb, like beans, I love beans. I'm not
Mhm.
giving up beans.
Well, you're not type 2 diabetic either. So, I mean,
Right.
you can get away with that. But the problem is, if you're looking to drop a little bit of weight and stuff like that, all that stuff turns into fat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it goes nowhere other than to where you don't want it to go.
My arms right here
Yeah,
because I'm a
so-
linebacker. Urgh.
And Marie, there's nothing wrong with Marie. And she'll go with me for a couple weeks and then she'll say, oh, crap, I need pasta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at here.
Take your keto and shove it.
Steve has a great one, chili relleno soup with chorizo.
Mm-hmm.
That
sounds
sounds
delicious.
amazing.
The older I get, the more I'm liking hot stuff. I mean, not really, burn the house down hot, but
My
like-
daughter brought me Bucky's Nookies. They're like
Ooh.
nuggets, only they're like white cheddar and habanero. Well, I'm not doing the carbs, and this has 12 grams per serving.
what's the
And
serving?
that's not really bad for what
That
this
bag is a serving.
Well, guess what? They are so hot that I can't eat them.
Really?
They taste so good until that heat smacks me in the face. And my mouth was on fire for an hour and a half after I ate one last night.
Wow.
But I'm very, very sensitive to heat like that. I can't take
I
it.
made a
Vicky
video
can't
last.
take it anymore.
I made a video last week with. I used fennel
Mhm.
and I did some pork. Okay, pork tenderloin.
Yeah.
And Marie says, I shaved a very little bit of carrot in it for her to have,
Uh-huh.
zucchini and everything else like that. And I, had the fennel. I, cut the fennel up. The whole bit
Right.
goes really good with chicken and stuff. She comes out of the refrigerator and she says, I have this big jalapeno in there.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you cut that up and put that in there too? I don't want it to go to waste. Okay. Charlotte, I got to tell you something. Now, I eat a lot of jalapenos and stuff like that. Okay. Some hot peppers and everything.
Yeah.
This thing was worse than any kind of pepper you could find.
Oh no! You were looking for the fire extinguisher?
I couldn't finish the video.
It was Serrano in disguise.
Yeah, fat one.
Oh my goodness!
Well,
Hey
blew my head
Simon,
up.
how are you?
Simon, that looked to blow my head off, but it was okay.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
It was crazy. I'm trying to talk and I'm going drinking, and I think I heard my
Mhm.
wife, my other half. Okay, I think
You
I
think?
heard her chuckle a little bit about that.
I bet she did. I would have. You'd have had to peel me up off the floor. I've been laughing so hard.
Funny as hell.
Simon said jalapeno seems to be on the hotter side this year.
Yeah,
Look.
I mean, I don't know.
Tom, remember last year you said you wanted some poblano peppers?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to email me your address. I have some that I need to take off the tree, but I don't have the space for them or the desire to cook them right now. So I'll send you some.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. This year I used a lot of Hatch chilies. Okay. I used it before and stuff like that, but not to the intensity that I use them this year.
Okay.
So, and I would love them, the whole bit.
Right.
Are
you using them just to eat on, or like with salads and things, or are you cooking with them, or how are you using them?
No, I make sauce with them.
Oh, okay.
I cook them down and make, sauce with it and stuff like that.
Right.
So another guy that I'm friendly with, Kevin from what is it? His Man Kitchen Recipes.
Okay.
All right.
Email me, Simon, at GulfCoastGranny@gmail.
He lives in New Mexico. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Hatch chilies. Well, this year he grew them.
Mm-hmm.
So he put up on Facebook that he said, I feel like a drug dealer because I just made 42 bags of hot stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Let me know how many bags you want. And I put
How many bags you want?
Yeah. I said 52 and he lost it.
I don't know what a Hatch chili is.
It looks just like, maybe a little smaller. It looks just like the poblano. I mean,
okay.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
some,
sorry, Anaheim.
I was going to say I have some Anaheims too.
Yeah.
If you want those.
But they're in Hatch, New Mexico, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I'll just mix up both kinds and send them.
I love doing that kind of stuff because doing what I do, and especially with both channels, because I use them in both channels.
Right.
But with the keto channel, it's so much easier to make that kind of stuff.
Right.
All right. Like you can take them and make up a nice a cream cheese dressing, like, either garlic or cut up some little red peppers in there, and you can dabble with what you want with that, stuff them, wrap them with bacon, what people do, all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But I like making the sauces with it because it's different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fire roasted plum tomatoes. Now this other top down grill that I got. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff rather than just cooking meat on it.
Well, the next thing I'm going to make is some corn and poblano chowder. Ooh. And that's the only reason I grew those poblano peppers, is so that I could make that, because I'm going to go get some fresh corn from my friend who grows corn, and I'm going to do it all from scratch out of the garden.
Nice. Well, I love corn.
I do too. And I know you can't eat it, but I'm going to eat the corn.
Yeah.
To do that. And it's probably not the best really corn is more like candy to me than it is a vegetable.
When I growing up as a kid, we had the Jersey white corn.
Mm-hmm.
All around us was all these different farms and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it was so sweet you could eat it raw. I mean, it was just
Yeah, yeah.
it was great.
And
But-
another thing I love to do is a black bean salad with corn and cucumbers and peppers and tomatoes, the whole thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know. And that was the one thing that I had to give up, and
Uh-huh. That was
Yep.
hard, wasn't it?
broke my heart. I mean,
Yeah.
in North Carolina, okay,
Mhm.
we grew. I know exactly how many seeds I put in the ground. Okay, it was 863.
Oh my goodness.
And the only reason why I know that is because I had a piece of PVC pipe.
Hey, Lisa.
I had a half a bottle. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cut the top off,
Mm-hmm.
duct tape it to the pole,
To the pole.
and on top I had a funnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I would do is I would take the pole, stick it in the ground,
Okay.
take out of that one corn, put it in the funnel, and that's how I planted it, and then kick it over with my foot.
Oh, okay.
Did that 863 times.
Good grief.
When it started coming up, it started growing,
Mm-hmm.
we had a tornado come through, blew it all down. I was like panicked. I was like out of my mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull him back up, step on it, and the old timer, he must have got a good kick out of this one.
Yeah.
He yells from the truck, "Hey Tom, yeah, what? Leave him alone. They'll come back up."
Oh, for goodness
I
sakes.
said, "You rat." And sure enough, they did. But I'm telling you, we had some nice sweet corn that we grew in North Carolina. It was really good. Thank
Lisa,
you, Jane.
Jane just posted Tom Garvey, the Keto Cooks channel for you. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for doing that. And Steve said he couldn't do keto because that would mean no cowboy caviar.
Ooh,
That's creepy. What was
Did I
that?
do that?
that was my phone.
Oh,
Well, I'm getting things out of here I never seen
body
before.
snatchers on your phone. Jeezies. Lisa, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, she'll post his other links. The Sunday Dinner Chef and Fire Cook Eat Repeat. What's in cowboy caviar? Jalapeno peppers and sugar, and I don't know what else. Vinegar,
That's
maybe.
Yeah, that's candied jalapeno. Grumpus. Finally thought of it.
Okay.
I used to get these, and I still can get them on Amazon. Okay, it is candied jalapenos,
Ooh.
Yeah.
made in Texas. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I don't care any other ones that you have ever tried. You need to try this brand, and I'll send you the
All right.
link to it.
All right.
They are. I used to buy them by the case.
Oh, really?
Man, they're freaking delicious. Unbelievable.
I say we used to get stuff like that and pour it over a block of cream cheese and eat it with crackers.
Bingo.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's-
sorry. Steve was telling me what's in the cowboy caviar. Black eyed peas, black beans, and corn. Okay. Okay. I got it confused.
Let me get here.
You gonna post it in the chat so everybody can see it?
You're a moderator, aren't you, Tom?
What's that?
You put the link to the candied jalapenos.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Let me find
Watch.
it.
Jane will have it done in about 4 seconds.
I gotta get the right name. I can't remember the right name.
Oh, okay. Okay. Black eyed peas, black beans, corn, and fresh vegetables like tomatoes, bell peppers, and onions, all tossed in a tangy vinaigrette. Good grief. That sounds delicious. And you know something? You don't have to go keto. You could just do low carb.
That's
And
right.
then you could count your carbs, and if it falls in your number every day, then you can eat it.
Well, actually, here's what I do. I don't sweat over that anymore. Keeping it down to 20 carbs or 50 carbs,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
Okay. I get up in the morning, usually wait till 11 or 12 o'clock. I have 2 scrambled eggs with hot sauce in it.
Okay.
Okay. Tommy spice, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion
Yeah.
sprinkled in there. And then if I'm cooking that day to make a video, whatever I eat that day, I'll have. So if I'm doing the Sunday dinner chef, all right, and I'm making pasta,
Uh-huh.
I'll have just a little thing of pasta,
Oh, okay. Okay.
knowing that it's going to, drive up
Like
my
your sugar a little
my
bit.
sugar, but
Yeah.
not that bad.
Right.
But if I have a little bit of pasta, my wife stares at me because you're not supposed to have that because she wants all the pasta.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But if you keep yourself in range with it, and like me, type 2, if I keep my blood sugars in a
Right.
certain, I'm not worried about weight. Weight has nothing to do with it. I want to feel good. I don't want no joint pain. I don't want none of that other crap that goes along with it. So that's how I managed to, to keep going, doing it. I've been doing it 7 years.
You're hot.
I know.
You're hot.
I know.
Yeah. I'm sorry, baby.
And I still
Yeah, I lost all my.
You still have to what?
take another one before I go to
Well,
bed.
go ahead and do it. 3 more days. 3 more days.
I can't deal with that phone no more.
Better though.
Oh.
So frustrating.
I feel a little bit better, but my freaking knees, my feet, my ankles hurt, my lower back hurt.
Maybe you should hang on 1 second, guys.
There it is.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I think so. I had to do it on my computer. My phone is goofing up.
We got this. Okay. All right. Good night, baby. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem.
She is really struggling. She's struggling so bad. Arg. Jenny said, Grumpus, you're my new friend. You know what? See, I wanted to say something to Steve. I think it's incredible that you've lost 100 pounds doing
It
intermittent
is.
fasting. But what I want to know is, did you only eat every 30 days or something? Because, wow,
That's what I wanted to know.
that's pretty darned incredible, really. How many hours a day did you go without eating? 16. Okay. 16 and 8. Okay. And Grumpus, you're my new friend. I love that. I've not eaten since I finished my Whataburger about an hour ago. It's time, Simon. You need a Kit Kat bar. I know you can't. Never mind. I shouldn't have said that.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Joan. She is sick. Her face is just red right here. And her neck down here is all red from that medicine. And it's not really helping that much. Her hips aren't hurting anymore, but her knees and her feet are killing her. And it worries me something fierce, because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. It's her life, and it's going to be. And it's just heartbreaking. But on a lighter note.
That's a shame at her young age that she's got to go through that.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the medication?
No, not yet. The doctor sent her some paperwork to fill out. The doctor is going to basically ask the manufacturer to give it to her either free or at a discount, depending on what her income is and all. And she'll probably get it free because it was so funny. Y'all, this is hilarious. She was in here the other night asking me to help her fill out the paperwork. And she looked at me and she goes, she's filling it out and she's asking me questions. And I was on a live stream And she goes, "Hey, are you my guardian?" I looked at her. I said, "What?" She said, "Well, you're my guardian, right?" I said, "Violet, you're 20 years old. You don't need a guardian. You are your own guardian." She goes, "Uh-uh." And then she wanted to know the household income. And I said, "Well, you're 20 years old. There is no household income.
That would be her income.
That's your income."
Did it work, Grumpus?
It works. And you know what? I got a jar of that in my pantry.
Do you really?
I probably had for 6 months or longer, and I haven't tried it yet, but I will now.
You better
gonna
get
look.
me eating that stuff.
Listen to me now. There's this specific instructions you got to follow.
Hey, J3.
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to take like a Ritz cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got them.
Put some cream cheese on that
Got them.
and drop one of them bad boys on top of that. And I'll tell you what. Woo.
See ya.
He's out. He's out.
Marie said to me one day, she said, "Didn't you buy a case of them?" Them peppers. What peppers? Oh, she said, "Oh, you're going straight to hell." Yes. I don't know where they come from in Texas, but at one point, you would have to order them because they would run out.
I think I picked these up at HEB, to be honest with you.
Okay. Yeah, I would have you get them from there. I mean, the prices really went up on it, but I don't give a damn. If something's good, it's good.
Yep. Well, you got to treat yourself once in a while.
Ooh. Mix the candied jalapeno with onion jam.
Oh man, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Man, that sounds amazing. Or some tomato jam.
Santa Lucia.
Ooh.
Santa Lucia. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, God, I'll tell you, I'll get in the car. I'll drive all over Vegas to find them.
Y'all always make me so hungry whenever I'm going to eat the whole refrigerator by the time I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling a midnight raid coming on.
I know, right? Have y'all met J3GS Farms?
No.
He's one of our gardening community subscribers. And he
And
has
What does he go by?
J3. That's what we always call him.
J3. Okay, I can remember that.
And he's got fruit trees out the wazoo. Any kind of fruit tree you can think of. He's got soursops. He's got cherries, Barbados cherries. He's got all kinds of stuff.
And where's he at?
I believe in Georgia. Is that correct, J3? You're in Georgia? I think so. I could be wrong, but it's in that area somewhere. I still have some jalapeno jelly Sleeper Barbecue sent me. I think I'll make some smoked cream cheese and top that with the jalapeno jelly. That sounds good too.
That'd work.
So Grumpus, you got to listen to me here. This is crucial.
Crucial.
Okay,
I'm at your knee.
you got to get that little smoker you just used today.
Yeah.
Okay, then you got to take the cream cheese. Okay, let it get room temperature.
Okay.
Take these candy jalapenos, mix it in. Okay, then you got to put it in saran wrap and reform it into a brick, log, whatever you want to do with it.
Okay.
Open it up, and then you take Uncle Steve's Gator Shake.
Oh, I'm in.
Shut the front door.
Shake
I'm
it a
in.
little bit over there and smoke it in that. You can do it on the gas grill, just light, nice and easy.
Yeah.
Put that on there.
How long you smoke it?
Oh, until you can't stand it no more and you want to eat it. I guarantee your tongue will smack your forehead like you ain't never seen before.
Knock myself out.
Oh my goodness. That
Fantastic.
I'll have to give that a try.
Very good. It's very good.
Joan says, I think I'm going to try to make my own candied jalapeno. All right.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean,
Jenny's getting a kick out of us, y'all.
keep the whole refrigerator before bed.
For a
That's
second,
not a
I
bad
thought
thing.
you going to
No.
say a different F word. I really try to keep that out of my vocabulary.
At the front door.
Notice
Unbelievable.
I said I try. That doesn't mean I'm always successful. But I do try. Yeah. I'm going to eat that whole refrigerator for bedtime. I'm telling you. I got to clean it out anyway. Go ahead.
So I take my garlic. I buy garlic in bulk, and then I
Okay.
vacuum seal them, and I keep them for a while. They blow up a little bit, poke a hole in them, vacuum seal them again. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make some garlic confit
Okay.
in olive oil.
Yeah, yeah.
I must have put, I don't know how much I put in there in a small pot with the olive oil, and just with the oil, just boil it a little bit. That has been my nighttime. And said, here's how I keep my feet from hitting the door jamb. Okay. I walk in a straight line, and all I have is visions of garlic and oil.
Ooh.
So how do you do it again?
With the what?
With how do you do the garlic?
Oh, I take whatever. I have a small pan, olive oil in it, and people think you got to deep fry it. And you bring it up to almost starts to boil, and shut it down.
Okay.
The whole idea is you don't want it to go really brown on there.
Right. You don't want to exactly cook it.
You don't want to fry it.
Yeah, fry it.
And just keep the heat up. If you just see around the rim of the pot, and you see them bubbles coming around the rim of the pot, shut it down. Let it go a little bit. You might have to do that 4 or 5 times. Okay. And then you take like a skewer or a fork, whatever, and you can just put that in there, and it goes right through like nothing. Done. They are done. You can keep them a while. The bad thing that people do about like that is they take garlic like that and they put it in olive oil and put it, store it in the refrigerator. That's toxic. You'll actually, the bacteria is so bad, you'll actually kill yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you just do that with the boil, the confit of it, and then just leave it. Now, when it's done and it's a little bit cooler, you take a piece of basil, you can put in there. You can roll up some oregano, drop that in there just for a little bit more flavor. You can keep them a couple weeks.
Okay.
If they last.
Right.
If they last.
Probably won't.
Because the harsh garlic taste is gone. I mean, it's just subtle.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Y'all, J3 also has a channel. I wanted to let you know this, especially you, Grumpus, because I think he sells honey. He has his own bees and his own, so he makes his own honey and jars it up and everything. Let me tell you what, I got an email from him that tells what kind he has. He's got plain honey from his bees, but he also does whipped honey, banana honey, blueberry honey, and strawberry honey.
I'll have to look into that.
I want some of that blueberry so bad. I'll forward you this email so that you can see what he's got and how to
And that's on his other channel?
yeah. But this email's in here too. So
Okay.
Contact him through email.
Whose channel?
It's that JGDB Haven.
I have to copy this.
Is his
Is he friends with he's in Texas, isn't he?
I don't think so.
I don't know if he's
I don't know if he's still in here or not.
I don't know if he's friends with Devil Dog or not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't say.
I will definitely look into that. Marie loves the honey.
Ooh. I missed one. Steve says bacon jam.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Jalapeno. Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And what's good about that, you can get that either you can use it with pork belly also. Do your own thing.
I think I got a little bit of pork belly in my freezer. A slab of it about this big. That would be good on the grill, on the smoker. Oh, y'all.
No, we
See,
just
bacon. Joan said bacon anything.
exactly. Well, we just wrecked everybody's night.
I know, right?
I'm about to starve. I just ate an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, I guess.
Right.
That's funny.
I think that yeah, I'm hungry. And I need to buy groceries so bad. I've been putting it off the whole week because Poppy hasn't been here. And I haven't really cooked that much except for sandwiches and little things for the kids.
Yeah.
And I've been eating yogurt and eggs and just whenever I get hungry. And I haven't really been that hungry, but I'll tell you what, when I get home from that walk, I am starving.
I'll bet.
Absolutely starving. I drink a bottle of water before I go because I want to stay hydrated, but I don't eat anything. And man, when I get back, I'm like, okay, it's time to eat.
Isn't there like a restaurant you can walk to?
Well, yeah.
And have the way to push you home.
Then you can walk home and take a nap. You'll be all set.
Well, see, that's what we've been doing, not taking a nap, but when we get home, we kind of stay on the phone and chat with each other and motivating. We clean our whole house. Sitting on the phone. I got my headset on and I'm just, trucking around here mopping and
I didn't know it worked like that. I'll have Vicky walking tomorrow.
yeah. Well, here's the thing though. She needs a walking partner. Somebody to keep talking while she's doing
That cat needs to be walked.
I can put Smokey on the leash.
That cat needs a little bit of walking.
I'll tell you what though, I think that we motivate each other to get things done and to get on this walk. And
It's good. It's good to have that kind of support.
It really is. It's so nice to have somebody that's got the same frame of mind about getting healthier, and we both have kind of similar issues as far physical health issues, as our heart things.
The whole idea is just to feel good. I mean, as soon as I go off track, as soon as I made pizza yesterday. Okay.
Oh,
and I said I'll have just one slice.
that
didn't happen.
That
didn't happen. And this morning I needed Derek to pick me up out of the bed.
Right.
Because of the joint pains and stuff like that. So it takes me a couple of days to come back at it again.
Well, I had a talk with Violet earlier this week when she got her medicine, and I said, hey, you've been slacking off on the anti-inflammatory stuff, like the diet, and you've been eating things that you used to eat. Mm-hmm. And maybe you should kind of recenter yourself and get back on that anti-inflammatory thing. So
I started taking this stuff called Tudca, Tudca. It's a bile salt. Okay, that helps you with your kidney. I'm sorry, with your liver, your pancreas and stuff like that, and also your gallbladder.
Okay.
To help get the sludge out. Okay. Start functioning again. Because what happens is, being a type 2 diabetic, what happens is you get flooded. Your liver gets flooded with more sugar, and that's when your glucose goes up.
Oh, okay.
So, I took that for a while, and then I started feeling better. But then I started gathering a little bit more other issues like that. And that's right, Simon. Only Scotch works. So I haven't taken it for a couple of days, and I feel good. I mean, even,
Good night, Simon. Thank you for coming tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so do things to make yourself feel good. Don't think because you have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not sure that Smokey is a willing volunteer.
I can promise you she's not.
Well, Smokey might need that walk too.
I'm sure she does.
She'll run away. She'll hide behind a koi pond.
Yeah,
You'll be leaving skid marks down the road trying to drag her behind you.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny as hell.
It is.
I don't know. just trying to keep busy. That's why, with YouTube and stuff like that, keeps me really, really busy.
Yeah.
Getting stuff, trying different things
Mhm.
before I make the video and everything else like that. So
Sure.
we're constantly moving with things on it. Marie takes a walk. She goes up every day to get the mail.
Mhm.
Okay. And, and then she'll go back up. They have a machine here where you get water. So you
Okay.
get purified water, filtered water for 25 cents a gallon.
Oh.
So she's got wine bottles that I drank that she gallon.
You had
Wine
you had
bottles.
to do it.
Gallon wine.
You had to do it. You need the water.
See, I turn wine into water.
There you go. There you go.
So, but I mean, she keep constantly moving around. But then from me hurting my knee back when, I used to walk every day.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting to the point now I'm starting to feel a lot better that I can move around
Good.
and go from there with it.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Start with 50 yards or 50 feet,
Yeah.
and then walk back to your door. That's what we did. We started off going out there and walking a half a mile.
Yeah.
And that was this will be our 4th week.
Yeah.
And we're up to 3 miles now. And that's as far as I don't really want to walk any more than that. Not with my ankle acting stupid. And
I think that's where people go wrong because they try to push the limit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They said, I know one time in a gym, they, on the treadmills, silver sneakers, I was all gun ho to do it and everything like that.
Yeah.
And this trainer come walking by. I didn't hire him or anything like that.
Mhm.
This trainer come walking by. He says, "You need to go another 30 minutes, to burn off some fat." I said, "I hope it's a controlled burn."
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
pretty done right now with this.
That was a good point there, Dwayne. Walking is good even if it's in increments. And that is something that I've been doing on the treadmill on Tuesdays and Thursdays and on the week. Well, Poppy goes walking with me on the weekend, but he couldn't today because he didn't get home till like 3:00. So I got on the treadmill earlier this morning, like at 8-ish. I walked for 15 minutes on the treadmill and then I did it again at 9. So, I'm doing it a little bit of time. I've got to build up to get on that treadmill. That treadmill's merciless. And
I had friends that moved to Florida. Okay.
yeah.
And she sends me a picture. She used to come and watch us play in the casino all the time.
Yeah.
And she sent me a picture. They have a big round ball and they got drumsticks. And they're doing the drumstick workout, bang, 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 bang.
Uh-huh.
So she said, "Tom, I am exhausted. I don't know." I said, "See, you thought I was up there having a good time every night."
Right. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody has a different way. Just don't abuse it. That's just like,
Marcel, if you want to come up and hang out with us for a few minutes, I will send you a link.
We haven't seen Marcel in a while.
I know we haven't seen her in a while. You have been missed, my dear.
In incognito.
Yeah. Of course, she's probably got
She
little girl's probably awake.
Marcel posted something on Facebook, okay?
Mhm.
And I looked at it, watched it and everything like that, and looked at everything. And I went to hit the, the care button.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I hit the mad button.
No.
About half hour later, she went, "Tom, why are you mad?"
Oh my goodness.
Great bunch of people. I mean, everybody that I met on here, I talk to more than I do any personal friends that I have.
No kidding.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a different world. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
I kind of think I do too. The only people I talk to more than y'all is my kids.
Yeah.
And Lord knows, sometimes I would really like for them not to call so much. But I'm so grateful. Look, really, honestly, I'm grateful that they do because, some people live in a world where their kids don't call them.
Yeah, I live that. I live in that world.
Yeah.
since July.
Oh,
Maybe 2 or 3 times. Hello, how you doing? Whatever. You know,
Oh.
and that's it. You know. But on the other hand,
mm-hmm.
that was I just got gas the other day, and that was the last time I got gas was early July.
Okay.
So I mean,
Oh, so you're not driving your grandson around anymore?
no, they got a car, and
Oh, good for them.
yeah,
Good.
don't need pop no more, and I'm fine with it. I have no problems.
Sure. Yeah.
I can love them from afar.
Well, and with your knee problems that you've been having, it's probably hard. It would have been hard for you to drive.
Yeah.
That dang recipe really set Tom off.
I'm saying,
Tom,
what?
you know you can change your mind and go back and correct.
I did.
Oh, okay.
No, I did. I said, oh man, I feel so bad.
That's funny. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off of here and get something to eat.
Yeah, I got some crackers in the other room calling.
They're calling your name.
Candy jalapenos.
Thank y'all for coming up here with me, and thank the chat for being here tonight. I will be live again on Monday at 9:30, and I'll be doing some crocheting. And I've started doing a live stream on Tuesdays, and I'm going to take y'all for a walk with me at anywhere between 7:30 and 9 o'clock in the morning is when I start. I prefer to do it early.
We need to get you a walking helmet with a GoPro.
That's a good idea, but I've got the one that I used when I went on my Hazel ride. It's one that you wear on your chest, and it just, yeah, you can do it that way. So I'm going to do that. But oh, it's okay, Marcel, don't worry. Oh, Lord, Mona's here too.
Yeah, she is.
Oh God, look. I'm sorry. I feel so bad now because I've already been on here for 2 hours. Good night, Jenny. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself.
Good talking to everybody in the chat.
New friends. So, anyhow, y'all have a wonderful weekend. What's left of it? Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. We'll see
Appreciate
you
it.
next weekend.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night. Bye-bye. See you, Tom.